This is a clear example on why we just don't need certain sequels, y'all. Just go ahead and let the first movie be a success, be great, it touched our souls, and don't bring us no trash for the sequel. Thanks. Hey everyone, it's Sharronda from Pay or Wait, and today I'm going to be reviewing Happy Death Day to You, which is directed by Christopher Landon. This is the follow-up film to the 2017's Happy Death Day, which was also directed by Christopher Landon. And Jessica Rothe reprises her role as Tree. And basically, you know what? We thought that Tree was okay, y'all. We thought that she had broke the loop. She figured out the killer, her old evil roommate, and we thought that she was going to be living her best life going forward. But no, because Tree has found herself in yet another loop, and this time Tree is on a journey to try to figure out who started this loop, what is causing it, and how can she fix it. However, she thinks that she's going back into kind of this same loop that we were introduced to in the original Happy Death Day, but things are a little bit different this time around. And that is all I'm going to tell you because I don't want to spoil anything for you. But what I will tell you is that, you know what, I'm not even going to go into the bad because it's some bad. It's a lot of bad. But we're going to go ahead and go into what I actually liked about this movie. And first and foremost, Jessica Rothe does an amazing job keeping the audience engaged from beginning to end. When the movie starts and it kind of doesn't center around her character, I was just like, I am bored as hell. Where is Tree at to help me get my life together? And I have to say that Jessica Rothe does a very great job of committing to the material that she has, keeping everyone engaged and wanting to see her more and more. And to be honest, if she was not in this sequel, it would have been even worse than what I felt that it was. So I really think that Jessica Rothe is a great actress. I love the energy that she brings to her character Tree in these movies, and I hope to see more from her, just not in this series no more, because I don't want to see no more of this. Okay. Also too, I was here for the music. The music was kind of waking me up a little bit because I was tired. I was ready to go. I was like, how long is this movie? I totally forgot to check, but I'm ready to go. But the music, I was like, okay, this is a little bop right here. I was okay with that. And so I enjoyed the music. And also too, I really enjoy the fact that they don't turn Tree's character and kind of to this helpless damsel in distress. Tree really takes charge for everything that is happening to her character. She kind of learns from everything that she had to endure in Happy Death Day to You. Happy Death Day. And she is just like, no, let's go ahead and find out who this is. Let me grab my weapon. I'm going in first. I don't want to hear nothing. Let's get this done. And I was like, yes, I see you, Tree. Go ahead and show them how it's done. So that's pretty much all that I really have to say for the good that I have in this movie. And so there's a lot of issues. And so I know that a lot of people are going to be divided on my review because a lot of people actually really enjoyed the sequel. But for me, one of the main issues that I have is when we watch the first Happy Death Day, and the movie is kind of like a horror / thriller because it's kind of, we're trying to figure out who this killer is and why are they trying to kill Tree. And so for this movie, it kind of starts out with, you know, this loop with another character. And I'm thinking like, okay, they're going to follow the same premise on why we fell in love with the first one. And then 5 minutes into the film, I'm just like, oh my gosh, the acting is terrible. And then it has this big like twist. And I was like, ooh, but I'm here for that. And I'm interested in watching that. And so I'm thinking that I'm still going to get this kind of thriller, who is it, mystery, and then the movie takes a whole turn to like a different genre. And I was like, y'all, what movie am I in? This movie is not a horror. I want to make sure, even though the first one really wasn't horror, but it was still, you know, people was getting killed. We trying to figure out who the hell this killer is. This movie is not like that. And I really feel as though if people are set to the proper expectations, you might actually enjoy this movie more. So my issue is this movie starts out as kind of horror, thriller. I was engaged. Then it turns into basically like a sci-fi movie, which I'm normally okay with sci-fi movies, but I just felt as though my expectations were set up for a different genre of film. And even with the sci-fi aspect of it, I understand what they were trying to do, but then it goes from sci-fi to just a full-blown comedy. And I was just like, I mean, the first one was funny, but I'm like, y'all, like, what movie are we doing? Then it goes from comedy to it becomes a drama in the middle of the movie as Tree's character is kind of faced with this dilemma on like, if you were given a second chance, you know, what would you do? What life would you choose? Which I liked. It was enjoyable to watch, and it had me all sad, like, oh, let me call my loved ones right now, because had me in my feelings. But I was just like, what movie are you trying to do? Because you guys had like 4 movies into one, and it wasn't even what you necessarily marketed to everyone. And that's where the film really like lets me down. It became cheesy. It was just it was predictable, and it was just, I was bored. Like literally watching this movie, I was just like, is the movie almost done? Is it almost done? It looks like it's almost done, but hell, this movie keeps going. And I was just like, this ain't it, y'all. And for me, while after I just accepted that this movie was ridiculous and it was gonna be cheesy and it was just basically gonna be a comedy and not even necessarily a horror / thriller film, I did enjoy it. But it was one of those movies, I'm not gonna tell you guys to like get in your car, waste gas, drive to the movies, and pay money to go see this. For me, to be honest, this movie probably would have been better suited if it came on Netflix for the sequel, and I feel as though it would have been even more well received. But for me and my coins and what I'm going to say, I'm gonna say wait for it, y'all. I'm sorry. I know everybody liked this, and y'all probably gonna come for me, but I just did not feel as though this movie was worth me spending my money on it. Did I have fun in certain parts? Yes. Was I bored for the majority, wondering when I was going to get my time back? Okay, reclaiming my time? Yes, the entire damn movie. And so then I do have to tell you guys that there is a kind of end credit scene that tries to set it up for a third movie. And I was just like, you guys are out of your rabbit mind if you think that I'm about to watch a third movie of this. Even if it's a free screening, I don't even want to do it. And I'm just like, why are we still doing these sequels to movies? Like, just let the first movie be great. Just let it be great and don't do nothing else. Okay, I'm done ranting. I'm done venting. Those are pretty much my thoughts on Happy Death Day to you. Make sure you comment in the comment section below. Did you like the movie? Did you not? Did you not like it? Sharronda, you tripping? Here's why you tripping. Let me know. I'm fine to go back and forth peacefully, okay? Because you're not going to steal my joy today. So those are pretty much my thoughts on Happy Death Day to you. As always, my name is Sharronda from Pay Or Wait. And if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit that notification bell. And I will see you soon.